Oh my goodness, that was an interruption. That was an interruption. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see if I could pick back up. Pick back up. Okay. So I go on in and I'm dealing with a police officer, right? I'm trying to tell my story, God. It's been different. It's been different. I'm trying to tell this story, okay? So I go into and I'm dealing with the officer, okay? And like I said, um, when she handed me that pamphlet, I said, I looked at her and said, thank you, and walked out. Okay. And I think there was another step that we were supposed to do or whatever, but I was done. I knew not to say any more than what I had said. Okay. So guess what? I was like, okay, now you know what you know. Okay. They know what they know. Okay. And something unreal. I knew it was unreal. I said, something unreal that's not even real is taking place right now. I said that. I said, oh my goodness, something unreal is taking place right now. I can't even explain this. Okay. So let me tell you what I knew. Let me tell you what I knew. Okay. I said, okay. I even wanted to meet with the detective at the time. Now, I'm talking about something from years ago. Years ago, okay? So you'll know. Like, of course, in the beginning, I had to go to places and spaces to let this be known what I was dealing with, right? I'm like, whoa, this is real, okay? And I mean, it was so bad that when I would go and do my job, I would go out to do my job, people would be running me off the road. Have you ever had someone try to run you off the road? I mean, like hard on you, like they hate your guts. You don't even know them, okay? They were trying to provoke me to retaliate. They were trying to provoke me. Some things that you guys deal with and have seen yourself, okay? Oh yeah, there's other people that have been through these things. Uh-huh. So listen. Wow. I made it through that. Boy. I'm talking about I had things that you would not believe. Things that people will pull up on the side of you and try to hide and do certain things and gestures and then pretend that they're not doing it. I mean, baby, listen, they would do the absolute most. And I would just record it. Okay? I mean, there were people doing everything under the sun. And it seemed like everybody collectively, I mean, even people that I knew, that I personally knew, like people switching up on you. Okay? And I'm like, what is going on? Do you understand? Now, let's tell the truth on this. I have never been a woman that ran with a bunch of women. Never. I've never been that girl. No, not me. Never been a type of woman that ran with a bunch of women or anything like that. Okay? One at a time, every blue moon. One at a time, every blue moon. Or I did not do that. Okay? Or I didn't do it. All right? I remember. So let me tell you what type of person I am. Or, period. Or have been in the past, I should say. You know, a lot of you in this state, many of you, like when there's Friday night or something will come up every now and then or whatever. Do anyone remember? I don't even know if this is still going on. Rock Cafe. Rock Cafe, P.N. Everson Price would run the Rock Cafe. Uh-huh. Well, I used to go up there and volunteer and serve all the women. Yeah, I'm talking about serve them their drinks, whatever I can bring them. Individually take things to them at their table. I didn't mind. I loved it, okay? I didn't mind and I loved it. I would find stuff like that to do. Do you understand? Okay? I've even had my time hanging out, clubbing and, back in the day or whatever, right? Which I knew how to do that even perfectly, okay? Back then, right? but still never with a whole lot of women and things like that. Never did do that. As a matter of fact, I knew how to pull up to a place. I mean, it could be a big party going on in a hotel. And I would pull up to the place, park, get out, go on. You know, maybe I knew someone that said that they would be there, but I didn't really care if they was coming or not. And I would go in and park and dance, you know, with the strangers. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, you know, they would do a certain hotel party once here, and then they would switch the location sometimes, you know, give a certain party, you know. And guess what? And then I would leave, okay, and go on back home. You know, I just knew because I was more so interested in networking at the time, okay? And it was no big deal. It was no big deal, right? Times have changed now. Times have definitely changed, right? So my thing is, I'm trying to paint the picture and show you it should have never happened. It shouldn't have been so easily. This place is not even that big. It seemed big, but people already knew who I was. They did. Oh, they did. All right, keep going. My thing is, let me look at my timer. Some unreal things took place, but I knew that I had no one to go to. I knew that I had no one to go to but God. Okay? And I went within in all of it. There's a lot of things that happened. A lot of things will happen. And I still couldn't understand what the hell was going on. But I knew. And then wait a minute. I even wanted to meet with a detective. The detective wouldn't even follow up properly. And actually, you know, I wanted to meet with the detective. But they didn't want to meet with me. I said, something ain't right about all this. Something, and the community that I was in at the time, that was a high crime community. Okay? Stay focused with me here. Ride with me. So I said, even the detective won't meet with me. Is the detective act like they were scared, afraid. All right? I said, wow, this is really interesting. I think this timer's gonna go. I'm gonna let it close out. Be back with part 3.